Hi.
It's so funny that we have to fake this when we just had a chat about your Muhammara.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we should start with a little update about a little TikTok channel and how we are hoping to do some cool stuff on TikTok. I am very new to TikTok, and Aditi is a seasoned expert.
No, I'm not. But I have been using TikTok since COVID. Not posting as
That's
much. I used
5 years.
to like watch more. I think I've only started posting in the last year or so, but I really enjoy it. It's where I watch a lot of my recipe and food stuff, a lot of fashion, a lot of home and interior decorating. And I think the algorithm is great. It really pushes things that you love.
I also think like more people post on it, so there's like just more stuff, like more interesting stuff. That's like the main thing I noticed now I got into it. Took me a while, and I'm like so late to the game. Once I got into it, I'm like, I quite like it. I kind of got quite tired of Instagram. I have a lot of problems with Instagram. I don't want to get into it. But it's just like I saw it as just a memory app. Like that's how I used it, like back, like 2012, 13, whatever. And then it just became something else. And I don't think it was my app for that, for what it's become now. Very like mishmash of like a content creator, then I see like a family photo, and then I see like someone from work, and like it's a bit too random and it makes no sense to me. Yeah, it just doesn't leave me feeling good. Like very confusing. It's not inspiring. It's not like nostalgic. It's just a mishmash of trying to be too many things.
For me, I barely see any family on there anymore because maybe I don't like their pictures, they don't post.
Hmm.
Or
The
yeah,
algorithm is like stuck on newness also.
yes. So for me, it's a lot like TikTok for me at the moment with images. So I see a lot of like content creators and bloggers that I follow
Hmm.
and not much else except for stories. Stories are all my friends, which is really interesting. So I spend some time on stories and like chatting with people and responding to my friends and family there. But in
Hmm.
terms of actual images, it's just content creation.
Point being, we are now on TikTok. We've not posted.
Attempting to be on TikTok,
What are we?
attempting to post
What are we like the what are we? The Love Club catch up on the
the
Love Club?
Love Club catch up.
It is. Oh yes, it's the Love Club catch up with like full stops in between every word. Anyway, what are we doing today?
Today we thought instead of just showing beauty products like we always do, we would switch it up and just talk about some summer fashion trends we've been seeing, what our thoughts are on it, what we like, what we hate.
I didn't do any research for this. I'm literally going off of what I've seen on the streets, what I've seen in stores.
Yeah, for me, it's more things I've seen in person, but also things that I've seen a lot on Pinterest because I spend a
Mm.
lot of time scrolling on Pinterest and saving things in my little summer fashion inspo
Mm.
pins. I think the biggest trend I've seen, and this is across all social media, I'm talking TikTok, I'm talking Pinterest, I'm talking Instagram, and I'm talking in person, is a lot of lace and crochet. I
Mm.
think this isn't a new trend. I think this comes back every summer. I think it probably started in the 60s or 70s, to be honest. So it's nothing new. It's not groundbreaking.
Mm.
Uh, but this year, particularly, I'm drawn to it a little
Mm.
more. It adds that little bit of texture to an outfit. I've seen it as complete like cord sets, like a lace top and skirt, or
Mm.
just a little crochet at the end of like your pants.
Mm.
Or I've also seen it in just like a light breezy lacy top.
Yeah.
So I've seen it a bunch.
Are these in a specific color or are these like across the board?
I have seen it mainly in neutrals, like just whites and creams, and that's what I'm drawn to. I'm sure you get it in different colors, but I think white and cream are like safe bets. And then you can pair it with something fun and colorful, like a white lacy top and like a colored short.
Yeah.
Perfect summer holiday outfit. I've mainly been seeing it in places I shop the most at, so like Mango and Zara doing it pretty well, I think. And
Mm.
the few images that I've saved are Some I don't know where they're from. They're from Pinterest and they just look beautiful. They might be expensive or cheap. I don't know. But the ones that I've seen are from mainly from Zara, I think.
I know what you mean. I've seen specifically a lot of crochet. Obviously, I think that's like well known. Like, I think we discussed crochet like flats last time, even like not just in like clothes, but in shoes.
Is that a trend you would buy into? Like, is that something you would try? What do you
I
think about it?
I like how it looks, but I don't think I could do crochet.
Holiday.
It's too holiday for me exactly. It would just not
Yeah.
be a sustainable piece in my wardrobe. But I love
Hmm. Yeah.
I've been on the lookout for like a very delicate black lace or like some kind of sheer top. I always tend to have something like this in my wardrobe. It's not lace, it's like a sheer lace effect top from Free People.
Hmm. Oh,
Um,
Free People is a great shot for such lace and crochet. They are such a bohemian vibe, so.
looks a bit lacy, but yeah, I think
Hmm.
I could get on board with lace for sure. I think it's so like delicate and pretty and timeless. I feel like even if it feels like a trend now, I don't imagine it would ever feel dated.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's kind of the overarching theme for this video. I feel like I'm not someone who can do micro trends. It needs to be something I can wear for season after season and like years to come, or
Mm,
else it's just not something I would invest in.
I agree. I just feel like every time I've bought into a trend, like usually I don't even love trends. Like I find it quite irritating when everything starts to look the same.
Hmm.
But if I do like a trend and I buy it immediately, I usually regret it. So
Hmm.
my approach is always if I like a trend, I just let it get a bit old, let it
Yeah.
get like a bit outdated, and then if I still
Hmm.
like it, then I get it. So
Yeah.
like at least I know that it's not just because I'm seeing it everywhere that I want it, it's because I actually like it. My first trend is this is the one that's slightly hard to explain, but I've pinned it down to I'm gonna call it a minimal denim jacket.
Are they as thick as regular denim jackets, or are they on like the thinner side?
They are a bit on the thinner side. They're a bit on like an overshirt, shacket space.
Hmm.
So more of a spring, summer jacket.
Hmm.
Or like maybe you could do it with like a jumper under. But yeah, it's essentially it's like you know how like a traditional denim jacket has lots of like it's like thick, it has lots of like pockets and details, and that's just all the stuff that a typical traditional
Hmm.
denim jacket has. I started to see these like cleaner lines or like somewhat tweaked to be a slightly more minimal version of
Yeah.
conventional denim jacket.
Hmm.
They told you like there's this Arket one that's like it's sold as an overshirt in like the men's section that I bought for Justin, and I love that. I'll
Hmm.
put a picture here. Like I would totally wear it too. There is an Another Stories one which is a little more busy, but it has these really cool like curved edges. So it doesn't end like a line, it ends with a curve. And it's like a little bit more oversized, which I quite like because it's like feminine and then slightly masculine with the big oversized fit. I know M&S do it as well for like a pretty good price. Not obviously gonna be as perfect looking, but it looks pretty decent for the price. But yeah, I did buy the Under the Stories one for myself, and I am very happy with it.
Talking of denim jackets, I feel like I do have that, like a thin denim jacket that I think I spoke about in the secondhand shopping video, where
Hmm.
it's like very like a dark tone on top, a little lighter denim below, but it's very like shacket feeling. It's not thick at all. I'll show you a picture, but it's by St. John. I got it on the Real for pretty cheap. Like I think it was under $50. I got it a couple of years ago, and I love bringing that out when it's warm because it's still very cold and windy in San Francisco most of the time. So it's
Hmm.
always nice to have something covering my kind of shoulders. Okay, so the next trend are these chunky resin bangles. I've usually seen them in like pairs of three. You laugh.
I just realized I look like I'm not interested in the trend, but that's only because you've said this. Aditi has said this 3 times, and, and
And restarted
so
it.
I am interested. I gave my real reaction the first time.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, so I've seen them mainly in like I think Zara do them and then also Under the Stories. And they're really like beautiful, chunky resin bangles in very like neutral shades. So like think dark browns or blacks with like maybe a gold bangle as the third part of the set. And it just looks so good together. But then I also think it's so versatile and you can wear it on its own.
Hmm.
And the way I've seen it is like just with something really summery and just like your bangles adorned with these three chunky bangles that just add to an otherwise very plain or boring look like a white t-shirt and jeans.
Mm.
Or I've also seen it over sweaters. So like you have your sleeve and then these three chunky bangles on top of your sweater, and I think that looks really nice too because they've been out of stock everywhere. So and I want to get the right shade. I want all three of them to be something that I love. Not like I don't want to like two and be like, the third one's okay.
Mm.
So I'm really like looking for that.
I really want to get a really good cuff, kind of similar to the bangle, but like a maybe like a metallic cuff. Maybe something in gold and something in silver just to mix around with. Yeah, I think like jewelry is something I've also been like noticing more and interested in more. Okay, I'll just shut up. It's fine. I think next I'm gonna talk about this like trouser trend, I guess, that I've seen a lot. I haven't bought this, and I honestly don't think I will, but it's sort of very similar to that like holiday crochet vibe that you were talking about. And it's like these like drawstring, low-waisted linen or cotton trousers, and
Mhm.
they're usually cream or white. Have you seen those? Like they're
Yeah.
very like lazy, wear with a little crochet top or like a bikini. I don't know, like
Mm-hmm.
that kind of vibe. And I can honestly, if I bought it, you could wear it with like a t-shirt, a vest top, a shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I just know it would be so good to have, and I just really like them. I actually like I've seen them everywhere, and it's like especially like I think Zara have a couple that look really good. I think I saw definitely H&M, Mango, all of these places have them. Okay, do you want to go next?
I think the next trend I want to talk about are these pairs of shoes that I've seen a lot in person actually, and I hate them. And
Oh,
they are these,
we're doing a hate?
I think, okay, hate is a strong word. It's not something I would ever wear. Plus, I don't think it looks good on most people.
Are we talking about this? Are we thinking of the same thing?
I think so. It's these jelly shoes,
Yeah,
the jelly shoe trend that I've seen everywhere.
yeah,
I think the only way it looks kind of decent if it's in a dark brown. And I have seen that. And I think that looks okay. I'll put an image here. I think I've seen someone wear these online, and I was like, okay, that doesn't look as bad as the other ones. For me, like visually, I just don't see the appeal of it. I know they might be cute for some people, so I'm really sorry to offend you if you think they're cute, but I just don't get it. I just
mm,
don't. I think it's primarily because it reminds me of the shoes I would wear in like the monsoon season in India growing up.
yeah. I have this on my list too because it was just something that when I saw that this was trending, I was like, no way. But I will say that I felt like that when like ballet flats came back.
Mhm.
And when they first came back, they looked very much like how they used to look when they were cool like 10 years ago or whatever. And that was traumatizing for me. But like obviously now, like a few years into the trend, like there's so many cooler versions of them and I'm like kind of on board. So it may happen, but I feel like what I don't like about the jelly shoes is they're like so not comfortable. It's like plastic rubbing on your foot, and it's just a bit. I mean, I wore them too. I'm pretty sure.
Mhm. Yeah. I
In the
think all
yeah,
of us wore it. That was the shoe to buy when you're in school and you need shoes for the
yeah.
monsoon season. Like that was the only shoe available to us.
Yeah, but I think that the ones we wore were the ballet flat style.
Yeah.
I've seen that. Like, I think I have some screenshots from like Urban Outfitters, Free People that I've done, and they look almost exactly like the kinds of things we used to wear. So that's like,
Hmm.
yuck, I can't. And a lot of them are like clear and
Yeah.
Just looks a bit. But there's this other style, which is more like fisherman sandal style,
Yep.
is, I guess, to me, not associated with that memory of how they used to
Hmm.
look. I still don't think I'd wear them because I think I would find them extremely uncomfortable and just hard. And it's not like leather that's going to like soften and get better. It's just plastic. And I just
I
don't.
think in general also, like we don't want to be promoting clothing or footwear that are made of these very like unsustainable, bad for the environment materials. Like,
Yeah.
why are we wearing plastic shoes? Like,
Yeah.
come on. Maybe if I saw it at the beach, I would be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a very ocean, beach, lake footwear. Like, if I see that in the city with like a smart pair of trousers, which is how I've been seeing them, I just feel like it looks a bit weird.
It also has this very like PVC surface look.
Yeah.
And I think that's cool on some people. It's not my cup of tea, but it's cool. Like I saw Bowden have these sort of jelly sandals. And again, I wouldn't wear this, but it's kind of like someone could look really cool in them.
Oh, that's not what I was talking about.
Oh, yeah, no.
This is what I'm envisioning when I say like jelly sandals that I've seen everywhere. It's more of this closed
Mm.
ballet flat. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I meant when I said the ballet flat. But I feel like this style, like the one I just showed you, it
Hmm.
is still like kind of cute. I still wouldn't wear it,
Yeah.
but it could have that very like Barbie plastic shoe look.
Yeah, that's exactly it. It does remind me of like the little Barbie shoes you would buy to accessorize your
Yeah.
10 other Barbies with like yeah, it's that is exactly it. And I also saw Tory Burch do them in a really, really bad design.
And they look so uncomfortable. Imagine your like toes like coming out of those little plastic holes.
You were to wear these, like I feel the ones we wore in our childhood had smaller holes for muck and dirt, and I still remember small stones getting through and being having to stop in the middle of the street and like remove those. So just imagine these.
Like a little plastic bag.
Yeah, you might as well put a plastic bag and tie it around your feet, which I feel I have memories of doing that.
Anyway, that was
What's your next trend? Like, what's your next summer trend? That's something you like or are hoping to like buy something for.
I have a color trend I like, and this is from like maybe last year, 2 years ago, even, which is like a cherry red. I know you do a lot of red. I've been seeing them a lot, and they're specifically, I think, in and other stories. It seems like I'm really favoring and other stories right now.
Hmm.
I am. But they had like this like vest top with like a boat neck style vest top that's like such a beautiful, rich red.
Hmm.
And I was so drawn to it and I really wanted to buy it. That red is so nice. It's like such a rich, like lipstick red.
Hmm.
And I really think it flatters brown skin tones. So I do think it will look nice on me. It looks great on you. It's just not something I think I will reach for. So I'm gonna do that
Hmm.
thing, but if I'm drawn to it next year, maybe I'll invest in it. But for now,
Yeah.
I'm gonna admire from afar. But I did like do this other technique of testing the waters, which is I got like a version of this trend in an accessible format. So I bought just a simple red t-shirt from Cause, crew neck, and it's not even like a bright red, it's like a dark, duller red, but it's still like it's like very far from what I normally wear because I don't wear that like color family ever. So that's gonna be my way of testing it out and seeing how I feel about reds and like how it fits with the rest of my wardrobe because there's no point buying something if it's not gonna work with
Yeah.
all your other clothes. Another color trend that I think we should address because it's like everyone people are obsessed with
Hmm.
is butter yellow. What do you think? Do you have thoughts? Do you love? Do you hate?
I think I love it. I think it looks great on people. It's such a like quintessential summer color that it just works.
Mm.
I don't think it's something that works necessarily in the colder months. It's just too bright for me. I do like the paler yellow for sure. I know I have like a leather jacket that's kind of a butter yellow, but it's more of a dusty butter yellow. It's not as vibrant.
Mhm.
And I wear that a lot, and I
Mm.
think that looks nice. But is it something I would buy into? No, because that's again just not a color that I wear a lot. And even if I bought something that's cute, I just wouldn't gravitate towards it.
I thought it was like I am kind of in somewhere between feeling meh about it and kind of not liking it at all.
Hmm.
I don't know why. Like the more I'm like, I can't think of a version of it I can get on board with. But I think that's because I just don't like pastels anymore. Just
Hmm.
any color with too much white in it, unless it's white or like cream. I just feel like it's gonna get very old very quickly, kind of thing.
Yeah. I feel like this is definitely a micro trend. Okay, so my next trend is very, very like summer forward and very holiday forward as well. And it's big, chunky sequins. I'm talking sequined bags, sequined skirts,
Mhm.
sequined mini dresses that I see a lot of women wear on bachelorette parties, especially. So I love this trend. Obviously, it's not something you wear on an everyday basis. It's very much like a trend piece or like bring out once in a while you're on holiday or at a party piece. I have a skirt, like I have a pink sequin skirt, but I really like it. But this summer, I'm thinking more of buying it in like a cream bag. And I have my eyes on one from Zara that I really, really like.
Oh,
That's how, that's the only like wearable option for me at the moment. I live in a city. It's
yeah.
not that warm. I'm not going on holiday anytime soon. So
Mm.
how do I bring the sequin trend right now is wear my usual like dresses, like a black dress or a cream dress for a dinner, but then just have this really nice chunky sequined cream bag. And
Mm.
that's just like a little like nod to, yeah, it's summer. Like I don't need to be taking out my winter black bag for dinners anymore. I can take out this nice fun bag instead.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm envisioning it. But
Mm.
yeah, there's just so many different ways you can wear this. If you're going on holiday, especially something like Miami or something, and I used to live in Miami and saw this all the time. Like people genuinely would wear these sequin skirts and dresses for dinners there because it's hot like the whole year. So you can pull this off. And Miami is a very colorful
Mm.
place. Like you have all these Art Deco buildings, which are like all these beautiful colors. So like everyone dresses like that. So I think it suits that city, not necessarily the city I live in now. I do have one more really quickly. I don't know how I feel about this one, and it's black capri pants. Capri pants in general, I think I have been seeing everywhere. It's
Mm.
not a trend for everyone. It's definitely a trend for a certain body type, I feel, because I don't think everyone wants their like calves on display in that way. Like it's a very like you need to be on, I think, the slimmer side to be able to pull that off. But I do like black capri pants, and I the only way I would see myself wearing it is with an all black outfit. So like a really nice black top, maybe black heels to like elongate your legs because otherwise it's cutting you off at literally your midpoint.
Is it like a denim? Is it like a linen? What is it?
No, it's like a cotton.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen people wearing it like with t-shirts. I've seen people wearing it with different types of tops, but I think like a really interesting fitted black top with the
Mhm.
black capri pants and like one of those thong black sandals where
Mm.
your like feet are on display and like a mini bag. Like I think it can look really chic that way, but again, not something I would wear.
I think that's everything. I think that wraps up our trends.
So for our last segment, we have question of the week. And the question is, what have you thrifted recently, or have you thrifted anything nice recently?
Okay, the nicest thing I thrifted or bought secondhand is a book. I'm trying really hard to limit how much I shop first or second hand. I know it doesn't sound like it because I've like bought a lot of things recently. Trying to buy less random stuff and buy more intentional things. So books are the only space where I allow myself to just kind of get whatever I want. And I found this beautiful copy of Claire Keegan's Antarctica. Is this like mirrored? I'm not sure, but it's practically new. It's like a brand new copy. And I read her small things like these, which I have here as well. Um, and I really liked it. And I've been meaning to read more of her stuff. So when I saw this, I was very happy. Got it for $2, which is a,
That's really good. What I thrifted recently, it's so funny you talked about like Uniqlo shorts because I thrifted a pair of shorts for $3. And it's like, and it's also two sizes too big for me. And it's like these green,
oh,
like army green shorts. But I really like the fact, I think it would have looked better one size too big. And this is like two sizes too big. So it's very baggy, very low waisted on me because it's
yeah,
that big.
yeah.
But I think I can style it in a couple of different ways.
Mm.
Um, but I really like it. It's just good denim shorts. So, and the
Really
fact
nice.
that I got it for like $3 from a local like thrift shop,
Yeah.
I really like it.
I think that's a really cool color as well. Will look very nice.
Yeah, it's like a classy, like classic color that is one of the color like neutrals that I wear all the time. So I just know it'll go with like a bunch of like with a black and white stripy top and
Yeah.
like just sneakers, you're done. So yeah, like I'm really happy with that.
That's cool. So the Uniqlo shorts she just mentioned, basically, that's another thing I did thrift. And basically, Uniqlo do these like linen shorts, very like chill looking shorts. And I have a cream pair from them that I wear all the time. And that's, I think, like an extra small. And I always thought that was like maybe too small for me. So they do fit, but they're like quite short. So I found in a charity shop the exact same thing in a like lovely brown in a size up. And I thought, amazing, this is my size. But now it's like, because it's like a little longer, it looks a bit uncool because it's not like loose on the waist because it's like a very like elasticated, tight, like paper bag waist.
Hmm.
So it sits on the waist, but it's just like a bit longer and like a bit more balloony and it just doesn't work.
Hmm.
I will still be wearing it at home, but yeah, that was that's so cute. That's like not the best thrifted purchase, and I paid like $7 for it. So
Oh, you can sell it.
yeah, I could. Yeah, maybe I will. Anyway, that was everything. If you watched for this long, thanks.
Let us know what some other like summer trends are that you've been seeing around that we may have missed. I'm sure we have missed. These are just things that we noticed.
Okay.